Good morning. Get on in here. Come on. I got a cup of hot tea with some lemon in it. Yum. The sun's shining right now and it's going to get cold. I'm going to be building a fire in a little bit. Robert's outside working in the cold. He's putting our little stainless steel rods up. And it's going to look wonderful on our back deck. Yep. So get on in here, get you something warm to drink, and probably a water bottle. I got my water standing handy. Doesn't have a whole lot in it, so I need to refill it. But let's get some stuff done. So here we go. Here's to Mondays. This is my Holy Mother, the Untier of Knots. It's a painting in Europe somewhere. I would love to see it one day. But she's the Untier of Knots. And I didn't know about that painting until Pope Francis talked about it once upon a time. And I'm not Catholic, but he talked about this painting and it really intrigued me because I absolutely love to untie knots. I mean, it's relaxing to me to untie knots. And when I heard about this painting, I thought, well, I got to see that one day. Maybe I'll get me a print of it. It's just gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. The angels are there handing her knots and she's untying them. And, knots are a beautiful thing when you don't stress out about them. Just like our homes are a beautiful thing when we don't get all stressed out about it. And that's what Weekly Home Blessing is all about. How'd you like that? I got the knots all worked into blessing our homes. I read a great testimonial this morning. I think I sent it out about the carpet sweeper. But the main thing in this testimonial was she got up at 5 a.m. Her husband was leaving. This was on a Saturday. And you can do Weekly Home Blessing twice a week if you need to. So let's just think about Monday morning, we're recovering from a busy weekend. But Saturday morning or Friday, you want to do a Weekly Home Blessing to recover from a busy week, that's okay too. Or you can do a Weekly Home Blessing upstairs and one downstairs. So, folks, I'm reminded of the terrible tornadoes in Alabama and Georgia. Now, folks, you need an app on your phone that warns you. So get a local app or something that's going to remind you of something that there's a storm in the air, because we're not watching television. None of us are watching television. But the app on your phone tell you there is a tornado warning for your area, that's important. And we've all got the phones, so let's look that up today so you can be prepared. Now, Weekly Home Blessing is a game that we play. And this game is quite simple. We have 7 things we do. Let me pull out. I got my trusty little game tiles right here. I got other tiles in here too, but I'm going to set them off to the side right now. I dropped one in the floor. So what we're going to do is the first thing we're going to do is we're going to change our sheets. Now, changing our sheets. Let's pull our sheets off the bed and let's get them in the wash machine. And that's the first thing we're going to do. And we're going to set our timer for, let's do a 2-minute Weekly Home Blessing. 2 minutes. So let's go strip our beds. 2 minutes is a long time if you want to think about it. So let's change our sheets. Now the other things I'm going to be talking about doing these other things, but last week we played a game where we grabbed one of our tools. So we grabbed a rubber scrubber and we ran around the house. Or we grabbed a purple rag. And see, I did this on Saturday. I went around the house with a purple rag, or Friday, one or the other. Anyway, you grab a tool and you run around the house and do things with it. And that's a fun way to do things. But today we're going to do Weekly Home Blessing, the 7 items that we do to bless our homes. So we're changing our sheets right now. Now, those of you who've been wanting to buy an extra large mop, they're all gone. They're all gone. But we have a mop. We have our regular Fly Lady mop. It's still got this wonderful mop cloth on it. It comes with a different one, but you can get these extras in the package. So don't worry that we don't have a mop. We're looking for something that we hadn't found yet. But we'll see. So we got 20 seconds left to get those sheets off your bed. 20 seconds. This is lemon. This is an Arnold Palmer without sugar. An Arnold Palmer without sugar, but it's hot Arnold Palmer. Okay, folks. Now, if you need to be motivated by a tool, we have our complete cleaning system that is full of wonderful tools that will keep you motivated to get stuff done. So I'm gonna pick another tile, and this one is, we're gonna take 2 minutes, and we're gonna run around our house and empty all the trash, every trash can. Put everything together into one big trash bag, and then you got your shoes on. I didn't check. Everybody needs their shoes on because we're going to take the trash out to our big trash can. So here we go. Ready? 2 minutes is all you got. You can do it. The FCC pack has some great tools in it. It's got silver rags and a multi-wand and a carpet sweeper and a rubber scrubber. It just has everything you could possibly, a mop, a feather duster. Whew, we love our feather dusters. So everybody, you got some things to do. And they're saying that 23 people died in Beauregard, Alabama. I don't know exactly where Beauregard, Alabama is. I've got to look it up on a map because my sister lives in Alabama, but she lives in Birmingham, so I don't think the storms were up that high in the state. But sometimes tornadoes just come out of nowhere. Whew. Trash went out ahead of the game. That's good. Oh, that feels good in my throat. Not that I have a sore throat or anything, but sometimes you just need something warm to hug. Just something warm to hug. Whew. Sometimes you just need to stop talking too. You only got a few more seconds. 30 seconds. 30 seconds to gather up all the trash. Some of you have already done it, which you get to sit and rest for 2 minutes. You know, resting for 2 minutes is a good thing. And I have not done any stairs this morning. Not a single one. We ran out of extra large mop heads, and I had to go in and change everything that's scheduled to go out. I mean, Robert and I were talking last night. Somebody was talking about an emergency kit. We have one already. I don't think we would do anything different if we needed to be evacuated. We have everything where we can grab and go. We have leashes to grab the critters, The hardest one to get will be Samantha, and I just have to grab her up and just get scratches all over me and put her in her kennel to get her out the door, because she will not leave the house. She won't hardly leave our bedroom. It's the way it is now. So let's get another towel going. Okay. This is going to be an easy one. You've been running around the house. This is going to be easy. I want you to go to your hotspot. And on your hotspot, I want you to declutter magazines and catalogs. This doesn't take long. I've got a big bag that needs to go to recycling right now that Robert left when he went the other way. So, when he went the other day. So, let's declutter some magazines. Ready? Set, go. And if you don't have any catalogs or magazines, start working on that hotspot for 2 minutes. It's going to be a hotspot fire drill. And you can do it, because we're going to make our home look company ready for our family. Imagine that, having a company ready home for our family. And that's the beauty of weekly home blessing. Blessing your home doesn't have to be hard. You just have to get up off your bottom and do something. And sometimes you can just grab a tool like a rubber scrubber and run around the house using the rubber scrubber on things. I've got a red couch that needs a rubber scrubber right now. Excuse me, because I have a white cat that loves my red couch. Now, this is a slip cover. Love slip covers. I can change the color of everything. A rubber scrubber will get the dog hair off and the cat hair off my couch. I have a little dog that likes to jump on my couch too. So just run around the house with your rubber scrubber. It can do you just took your sheets off your bed, but every night I take my rubber scrubber and I sweep my sheets a little bit. I have a little dog, but I've got a remedy for this little dog getting under the covers. And I try to brush her with a rubber scrubber every night. I don't do it every night, but she loves it. She comes up to when I get it out, she wants to be brushed. She loves to be brushed. So we've got 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Clean off that hot spot. But grabbing a tool and running around the house using it, seeing all the different ways you can use it is going to be so much fun. Okay, next thing we're going to do. Oh, okay. I want you to get a wet purple rag and a dry one. I've got a silver rag and a purple rag right here. A wet one and a dry one. Don't need any cleaner. Now, if you've got a child that wants to help you, you can give them a spray bottle of water. Got no chemicals around little babies. And we're going to run around the house and we're going to clean our doors and our mirrors. You know, the dental floss home runs. So we're going to take care of our windows. Windows. We're going to get those paw prints and those baby hand prints and the nose prints. And we're going to clean those windows and the dental floss home runs from your bathroom and bedroom mirrors. So ready, set, go. This is so much fun because all you need is water. You just need water. And I did this on Saturday because we had a bunch of rain and they were muddy and they were getting on my nerves. So I did them ahead of time. And kids want to help you. They really want to help you. And they want to be helpful. So let them help you fold clothes. Let them help you clean the windows. Let them help you wash dishes. You can put a chair up to the sink and you stay right there beside them, and there's some great things out online that you can buy to help have your kids have a place to be in the kitchen helping you. But be there with them. Let them have fun washing dishes. Teach them how to wash dishes. And you're going to have a child that wants to be in the kitchen with you. Do we have to do this every week? Amy, this is weekly home blessing. It is every week. Sometimes we do it twice a week because we've had an eventful week and things are getting out of hand. Michelle, who used to be my assistant, she called it redding up. And we used to spend 10 minutes on each item, but I found that 2 minutes is doable. 2 minutes gets the ball rolling. 2 minutes makes us happy because it's only 2 minutes. And yes, it's weekly home blessing. Some people do it on Monday. Some people do it again on Friday or Saturday to get ready for company to come on the weekends. So it makes it fun for us to have a home that we don't mind opening our door. You know, living in chaos is a horrible way to live. And chaos stands for can't have anyone over syndrome. And when you can open your door to delivery men, on Friday, I had a delivery man show up at my door at 8:30 in the morning. I was dressed to lace up shoes, and I was able to let them walk through the house to the tree house to put the little spindles in the tree house that we had bought for our back deck. I can't wait to show you the back deck. Anyway, everybody, grab your cup. We're going to take a little break. We're going to take a little break and take a drink of something warm. And it kind of gets me right here because it's got a lot of lemon juice in it. Okay. Take a deep breath. Let it out. Take a deep breath and let it out. My sister told me about her Apple Watch, and that she keeps up with her rate, her heart rate on her Apple Watch on her main screen. And I figured out how to do it last night, and I got it on my main screen, and I can see how my heart is beating, if it's high or low or whatever. Okay, so we've done our windows. Put this over here. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to grab our feather dusters. Get your feather duster. And we're going to run around the house, and we're going to feather dust every room in the house in 2 minutes. In 2 minutes, we're going to feather dust every place. And just hold it like a pencil. Let me show you. Let me grab it right here. Just hold it like a pencil. And just go around and feather dust everything. And just run around the house and doing it. You might want to put on some fun music. It feels good to do it. You get a lot of things accomplished in just a matter of a few minutes. And your house looks good. You never have to see dust again when we do weekly home blessing. You never have to see dust again. And you're going to be so happy. Folks, I'm ready for spring. I am ready for spring. How do you clean the feather duster? Well, you only have to clean it once or twice a year. And when you feather dust every day, you take your feather duster outside when you're finished. Did I set the timer? Yeah, we got 30 seconds. You take your feather duster outside, and then you shake it real good. I've got videos showing you how to do that. So you shake the dust out, and you bless the world with your dust, because that's where it came from. And then you put it in a lighted space. Like I keep my feather dusters in this vase, but I have some over there in a vase. I've got every feather duster we've ever sold, and they're actually decoration in my house because I have a umbrella stand by the front door, which is in a side light, which gets full sun every day, full sun till about noon, till the sun goes overhead and comes down on the backside. And that dust mites do not like sunlight. But when you put it in the sunshine, they go away. They die. I think they die. I hope they die. Anyway, so feather dusting is a wonderful way to feel good. You can get some aerobic activity going, and you can do the whole house in the 2 minutes. I've done it for a very long time. For 2 minutes. It doesn't take long. Now, our next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab our mop. And you can try out your new mop. You can get our regular mop out. We're going to wet this cloth and put it on our mop head. You don't even have to sweep beforehand. You just have to mop. Because that mop head, let me show you. This mop cloth, when it's wet, all of these little fingers gather up stuff. And then you can take your rubber scrubber and just sweep it outside. And then you can wet it down again. It's amazing what you can get done with this mop. So we're setting our timer, 2 minutes, and we're getting the main areas of the floor, just the middles. You can get it, you can do it. This is not detailed mopping. This is just a quick and dirty. Quick and dirty. So just get the middles. You're going to be so surprised at how good it looks. 2 minutes. About to knocked my timer off the table, but it takes a licking and keeps on ticking. We've had them the timers have been left outside all winter, and still they were still working. So we're mopping up a storm right now. Put this right over there. We only have one more thing to do after this. One more thing to do. And it's going to be done. And your house is going to look good. You're going to love it because it makes you happy. The chenille mop cloths are the best. When do you do detailed mopping? Well, you hardly ever have to do it. Now, when we do our detailed cleaning, it's when we're in our zones. This week we're in zone 2. So one day this week you may want to take your dirty mop cloth that you let it dry before you throw it in the dirty clothes, and just go underneath the kick plates of your cabinets and get into those crevices around the edge of your floors. It takes 30 seconds to do that. And you can do it with your foot. You can do it with your foot and you get that detailed cleaning done. Now, if you want to put down wax, that's a different story, but I don't use wax on my wood floors. Probably would look good, but I'm not going to do that. So your house is looking pretty good. You got your sheets in the washing machine, and when they get done, that's the last thing you're going to do is put your sheets back on your bed, or put a fresh pair of sheets on your bed. Okay. Grab your cup. Let's drink up. Oh, that feels good. Feels good. Now, the last thing we're going to do, besides the sheets, but this is the next to last thing, we're going to vacuum. I hate vacuums. I despise the noise it makes. It hurts my ears. I can't stand it. It scares the kitties. It scares the puppies. It scares me. So, as much as I hated vacuums, That's why I decided we needed another tool. And we searched for this thing for about 5 years. It's our carpet sweeper. And this is not made for, it's not made for hardwood floors, because we just did our hardwood floors. It is made for your throw rugs and your rugs in your house. And even little kids can use this. It's got Fly Lady written on it on the top in silver. You can barely see it, but hey. This thing does a great job. And it's quiet. And you can get so much stuff up with this thing. So I'm setting the timer. I know many of you have carpet sweepers and you can get things done. So run around the house for 2 minutes with your carpet sweeper and enjoy how easy this is. And then when you get through, you just open up the little bottom and dump it in the trash. And you won't believe. It's not made for linoleum. We have a rubber sweeper, which is a broom, and we have our mop. We don't need it for linoleum. We needed something for our rugs that wasn't going to kill us, because you could use the rubber sweeper, the rubber sweeper on the rugs, but that was quite an upper body workout. And I wanted something a little bit easier for you. And people even in a wheelchair can use the rubber sweeper. They love it. They love how easy it is to push. I don't have the top of the handle on here because I would knock me in the head. But these little brushes, they really get things done. I've looked for a smaller one that we can utilize on our furniture, but I hadn't found one of those. Somebody took the handle down to this, got one for her car. Literally, she got one for her SUV, and she takes the dog in her SUV. Anybody who has a pet needs a carpet sweeper, because this thing gets up pet hair like you wouldn't believe. One time I had some beautiful braided rugs. I love those braided rugs. I couldn't get them clean. Vacuum cleaner wouldn't work. Nothing would work on them. And if I'd have had this carpet sweeper, I wouldn't have gotten rid of them. Because I love those braided rugs. They were absolutely beautiful. Okay. So we've done our vacuuming. The next thing you got to do is take your sheets and put them on your bed. But I'm leaving that a little homework assignment with you, because you got to get in the bed tonight. So folks, let's see. What time is it? It's 11:55. Okay, everybody. Y'all have a good day. Get some stuff done. There's snow all over the place. There were storms in Alabama. Please pray for those people. And, have some fun today. Enjoy yourself. Weekly Home Blessing is all about having fun and getting your home ready. It's staying out company ready, not being in chaos. Can't have anyone over syndrome. But we don't want to live in chaos anymore. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yep, there they are. We don't need to live in chaos. And if you haven't gotten my new book, get it. Get it. And if you have gotten it and you hadn't read it, read it. And if you've read it and you haven't written me a review on Amazon, please do that. Your reviews make me so happy, and I share them with everybody. So please write a review if you've read my book. It's a quick read. You can read, if you read 15 minutes every day, you'll be through with it in 3 or 4 days. No, it's not that short, but it's about a 3.5 hour read is what it boils down to. So, but it took me 4 days to read it for you. And I read it for you if you get the audio book. So please write a review for me. Oh yeah, what's for dinner? what am I going to do with my husband? He's so sweet. He goes to the grocery store for me, but he came home this past week, with a corned beef that was this big. This big. It was 2 slices for each of us. And I cooked it. And there was no leftovers. None. I've never seen a corned beef that small. I said, we have no leftovers. And I tried something new. Instead of the cabbage falling all apart, I put a whole small cabbage in my pot. And you know, it did pretty good. I liked it not being totally mushy. I don't like the smell of cabbage anyway. But it worked out well. So we had corned beef and cabbage a few days early, you know, because usually have it on St. Patrick's Day. But we had it on the 3rd of February, 3rd of March. So y'all have a good day. Remember to be kind to somebody today. Pick up the phone and call somebody. Not just tweet them or not just text them. Pick up the phone and hear their voice. Hear their voice. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. I love you all, and I will see you here tomorrow. Because tomorrow we're going to make sure we get some things planned so next week is easier and get all our menus planned, everything. So let's grab up our tools and enjoy a tool to keep you motivated. See you later. Bye.